Yeah, don't crash the car.
Yeah, I don't want to crash or I don't want to get distracted and miss my...
Alright, you're not holding the camera, so it's okay. So you keep focusing on driving.
Okay.
And this is Kat Schreiber, WaterCitizen Media. And I'm here in my Lyft. Go Lyft, yay. On my way to Water Environment Federation's WEFTEC meeting. And we were just talking about one of the water features here in Chicago. Chicago.
Yep.
What was your name again?
Greg Benoit.
Greg, thank you so much for telling us about the Crown Fountain.
Oh,
so,
pleasure.
yeah, so this is one of the major, this is like one of the must-sees when you come to Chicago, and it's not far, by the way. Here I am. Folks, hi, this is Kat. It is not far from where WEFTEC is over at McCormick Place. So while you're there, get your butts out of the seat and walk over to, you can walk there from McCormick Place, right?
McCormick? It's a bit of a walk. But
okay.
You could, yeah.
You need some exercise. You're going to be in a conference for the next 5 days. Get over there and check this out. Okay, so Greg's going to tell us about the fountain now. So Greg, tell us about this this fountain. What's the deal?
Yeah, so Crown Fountain, like I said, it's the strangest and coolest piece of sort of public art I've ever seen. It's these two giant towers on the southwest corner of Millennium Park, and there's water shooting out the top of them, and it's kind of an interactive fountain in a way. You know, the local kids can come and splash around at the bottom of it and so forth. And then they have these screens on the inner sides of them that show videos of faces of Chicagoans that were recorded for about 5 minutes, and about 4 minutes into the video, you'll see their eyes will close and their lips will pucker, and then water will start spitting out of their mouth like a gargoyle. And it's just this really wild, cool thing that I couldn't believe it when I first saw it, and I just love going down there and checking it out. So they've got some features in there also to kind of conserve the water. So if the wind is too high, of course if it gets too cold, the fountain doesn't actually function, but the screens still go on. And if there's too much wind, they have sensors that will shut the water off because they don't want the water to be too much of the water to be blown away, because most of the water just sort of recirculates,
right,
into a drain and then comes back up through the fountain. So, a lot of thought was put into it. Really cool feature, and to me, it's actually my favorite thing in the kind of loop area of Chicago. So definitely check it out.
Nice. Now, wind is something they have every now and then here in Chicago. Is that right?
yeah, you may have heard that. Yeah.
What do they call it?
City,
That's
windy
right.
City. So yeah, we get a lot of wind. That's one of the things that makes it so cold is the wind chill. But anyway, still a great city. I love it here. So definitely check out Crown Fountain.
And why do they call it Crown Fountain?
It's named after the Crown family, who donated a lot of the money to actually build the exhibit to begin with when Millennium Park was first dedicated at the Millennium. There are a bunch of other neat exhibits in Millennium Park. It's a great place. That's kind of the first place I would always send somebody when they come to visit Chicago, is check that out.
Nice.
There's also another very nice fountain that Brian here mentioned earlier, Buckingham Fountain. That's in Grant Park, which is a bit south, so still within walking distance from Crown Fountain. It's also a very famous exhibit here, and it's also really a beautiful thing to check out as well.
Nice, nice. And there was one other feature that you mentioned. While people are here, they had to check out the bean? The
bean, yeah. So not a fountain, just kind of an interesting mirrored sculpture. The official name is the Cloud Gate. It's supposed to serve as kind of a cloud-shaped gateway to the city. So when you're standing on the east side of it looking to the city, you can sort of see the skyline kind of warped into this sort of mirrored shape on the sculpture. But it's kind of in the shape of a bean, so that's what the locals call it. Much to the chagrin of the sculptor, who had no intention of making it look that way. But anyway, that's what we call it, and we love it.
Nice. Is that the park over there? Or?
That's the park over there, yes.
Nice. Okay, and that's WEFTEC right here, and so I'm here. Excellent. So thank you so much, Greg, and thank you, WaterCitizens. We're going to be bringing you lots of great interviews all week from Chicago at Water Environment Federation's technical and educational conference and expo and all that cool stuff. So, talk to you later. Bye.